But then look. It really doesn't look that toxic, to be honest. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky episode 216, where we are aboard our freighter here in the new system we've traveled to with the black hole for getting closer to the center of the galaxy. And we haven't really done any exploration here yet. We know we have 2 planets, both with water, and 2 moons. We haven't even gone to the space station yet in this system. And that's okay, because I think for this episode what we're going to do is we're just going to run right into the Nexus before we even look at the system and see if we can't pull a quest that takes us right back out into the system we came from. I have taken the time to get our inventory straightened out prior to starting this episode. But let's go ahead and look and see what they have for sale, just in case we want... Oh, yeah. Some more dihydrogen jelly, always a winner. I think that's probably the only thing I'm going to have. And we'll process this really quick because it's just one little bit. And we can just load them both in right at the same time. And there you go. 500 more, we'll send that straight to the freighter. Same, thank you. And then from here, we're going to use all of that to make even more fuel. But not yet. Okay. Then we have expeditions to send out. And expeditions to recover. But I don't necessarily want to spend a lot of time doing this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect everything. And then we'll just go ahead and... I'll process it and send out the next batch of expeditions after that. So, for this one, we're getting superoxide crystals, money, chloride lattice, more money, destabilized sodium, and iridesite. Not great, but not the end of the world. Let's see, this expedition is going to come back with units, nip buds, a couple of unique 3 unique items, Vy'keen effigies times 2, another unique item, maybe some enriched carbon, thermic condensate, and even more units. Wow, that was the really long one. Ooh, parcel of astonishing mold, approximately 2,213 years old. The container used here is humdrum, hardly the sort of thing used to preserve a valuable specimen, and yet this species hasn't been seen on this planet for centuries. What used to be widespread is now but a distant memory. Fair enough. We also got the crate of glowing runes. This treasure clearly meant a lot to people who buried it. Its value in the present day is perhaps more questionable. And then we've got a deep vine pollen, a relatively common plant suffering from a relatively uncommon mutation. Spores of this size are not normal. I guess they only give you the neat little pop-up for the more expensive ones. That's quite alright. Let's see what this expedition's bringing back. Units, we like that. Magno gold, units. I love it. Look at all the money. And we get the experience on our frigates. This one looks like an industrial mission. Yeah, that inventory's full. Let's see about the trade mission. This one might just be a bunch of units. Look at that. Units. Oh, that's actually nothing but units. Okay, well, that was fairly easy. From here, I think we'll go ahead and take this stuff off to sell. This can get transferred. This is going to be transferred. And then the only thing, again, here we're still missing is sort of the condensed carbon. This will be transferred. These need to be broken apart and sold. And this Magno Gold, that's sort of the same thing. I mean, as far as it needs to be broken apart and sold, and then the nip buds, I think we're just going to sell those outright. Okay. If that's not enough room, then there's nothing we can do. And from this expedition, we're looking at destabilized sodium again, activated indium, some payday, copper, relatticed arc crystal, and some money. This looks like a specific item, some activated emerald, and more money. The stained agricultural stick. Okay. Covered in burn marks, this tool must have seen a very strange life. But buried beneath the earth, it has drifted so far from its original story that we may never know its true purpose. Ooh. Mysterious. Okay, well, we'll have to sort through that. Alright, so now I'm going to get our inventory all squared away, all things sold, broken down, straightened out, and then we will continue and I'll bring you back. Alright, for the most part we got everything squared away except for this enriched carbon and thermic condensate and iridesite. So what I think we're going to do is we're actually going to look at manufacturing some high-level materials, just to see if we can. So let's see, we know that the portable reactor is a pretty high-value one. The fusion igniter is the big one, so we can do the portable reactor, the fusion igniter. We have the geodesite, so we need the quantum processor, which needs a circuit board. We can make the superconductor. Alright, so it looks like we can make quite a few superconductors. Let's go ahead and do that. 5, I think, is pretty gosh darn good. And then, yep, we'll just store those right there. And then, let's see, from there, we can look at making circuit boards. We need some of those. Those are going to be heat capacitors and polyfiber. These are plants. Right. We can do a few of these. So if we go to the starship, that didn't really use anything here. But we have the plants on our inventory. Yep. And we'll go back. We'll restock on all of this at some point. So there we go. We have our heat capacitors. Really, we don't even need to worry about those. We can go straight to circuit boards. Right, and then from the circuit boards, we've got... There's our quantum processor. And then from here, we've got the portable reactor. And we need more liquid explosive, which I think we can make. Right, we have the acid. And now we're missing the unstable gel, but I think we can make that too, because that's just cactus flesh, right? So we'll need 3 of those. And we need more acid now. The acid we can do because it comes from fungal mold, but probably not more than 2, right? To get our 3 liquid explosives. 4. 1 more fusion accelerant. And that's just organic catalyst and nitrogen salt. We have that. So there's our portable reactor, and then boom, now we're looking at fusion igniter. Times 5. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. We cleared out a little bit of inventory space, and we made some... This is basically just money in the bank. It's 78 million units. I mean, why not, you know? Cryo pump. Then we can make some more of those, but we should use sort of what we have. So the cryo pump, there it is. Cryogenic chamber. Boom. And the living glass needs a lubricant, and the lubricant is VCM and gamma root. And then 5 glass. Whoa. That's not too bad. Right, except it's 5 per. There you go. That will use up your resources relatively quickly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, cryogenic chambers. And then from there, we're looking at stasis device. Needs more quantum processors. Well, we determined that those are going to be limited by plants, right? Well, we can create more cryo pumps, so we should do that with what we have. And then we can make more fusion accelerants. We should go ahead and do that. We'll have the high value stuff over here, right? We'll sort of throttle it back like this. At this point, we've already made more than enough room to stash the things on here that we want. I just wanted everybody to see sort of how we're managing our resources and our manufacturing for money. And then what from here? What else can we make? Unstable gel. I mean, this is all up. Superconductors. We can make quite a few of these. Look at that. And we're using up resources, and now we're starting to learn what we have extras of and what we don't. And yeah, one such thing is iridescite. We're actually getting a lot of iridescite buildup, which is great. We'll process that. Now, with all of that sorted, not that we absolutely need the money, but that's how easy it is, just stockpiling stuff and going. I don't even think we're going to try and explore a single thing in this system. We're just immediately going to... Oh. Yeah, exactly. There it is. It doesn't look like I'm flying to it. We'll have to get a picture when we're closer. Let's get the Nexus over here right away. Thank you. Watch out for that asteroid. That's a lot of players. Hopefully we'll be able to get into an actual multiplayer mission this time. That would be really swell. Let's see if the Nexus will let us in. Construct an outpost for a warp hypercore and some quicksilver. Well, that's not bad because that's in the system that I'm in. Yeah, no, that's good because that means we'll be able to go down, we'll be able to construct an outpost right at the system we're already at, which we haven't explored at all, which will be great. Multitasking, 2 birds, 1 stone, all of that. Custom marker on planet. Alright, well, if nobody wants this mission, yeah, again, we're not going to sit here and wait. Engineering crew. Everybody's waiting. They're like, come on. Alright. I'm going to take this mission off the board so everybody else can do their mission. I don't mind the base building missions. I think they're pretty neat. I especially like that you can do those missions right at the system you're in. Look at that. What sort of planet do we have here? A poisonous planet. You don't say. Ooh, and another one. Oh, that's right. Double the planets with water in this system. And that one's a hot planet. And that one has the moons. That's a pretty picturesque looking planet there. And then maybe we can get... No, I was hoping we'd get the other planet across the deck of our cruiser, but... look out. Alright, well, I think more than anything we should swing by the space station. Just because if they're selling things we want, or they have good missions, or what have you, we should go ahead and set that up. Excellent. Now, I think more than anything, pardon me, I've started to consider what I want to do as we scour planets, and I think we're going to talk to cartographer Luco here. Honorable war against the something Viking, battle with weapons and blank maps. Join the fight, yes. I would like to exchange maps. I would like to give you 10 navigation data for 10 maps. Let's see what we got, shall we? And this can go to the freighter. So we've got navigation data for ancient artifact sites. We've got navigation data for a secure site of interest, an inhabited outpost, and a distress signal. So really what we want are the distress signals more than anything. Let's see, if we just do 5 navigational data. Distress signal. Okay, I suppose we'll just keep these on us. These seem to be more versatile than the navigation data. Okay, no, that's fair. Let's ping a distress signal. And an observatory. I accept those terms. Okay. Oh, hello, traveler. I think we'll go to the other side. We'll pick up some more navigation data, especially since we just spent all of ours. Let's see what kind of starship modules are for sale. Pulse engine. Please and thank you. Okay. And then maybe if we can see any navigation data around here, we'll just pick it up. Or nanites. We still have a lot of nanites sort of in the bank, quote unquote, that we can get by cashing in all of our discoveries we've made on planets with the flora and the fauna. It's probably a significant amount of nanites. But we haven't had to yet, and until we have to, I'm not inclined to go through that process. How odd is it that no starships are coming in here to land? It's like everybody here in this system, they know something I don't. Frightening. I almost forgot to sell my module that I have. I think as long as we continue to repair those machines, and we keep getting the occasional module, and also the items that... There we go, that one. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I didn't sell the wrong one. But if we keep getting the items that give us nanites, and the modules that we can sell for more nanites, and then I think we'll stay on track. I don't think we'll have to do all that. We can keep getting the missions, maybe, and give us nanites. Let's see what they sell here. Not really anything we need, actually. Not at all, not at all. Okay. Let's see what missions are available here. Kill 10 creatures. That's hardly really even a mission. And then we have scan 5 minerals. Okay. Seems to be a pretty benign request. Still, no one has landed in here. How peculiar. Oh, except that person. Alright, where is this habitable planet they want to base on? What's going on? Let's make sure our mission reflects what it should be, right? Which is this one. No. Nope. It's this one. Okay, so it is this planet. Alright, tell you what. Let's head to the continent. We'll see what the landmass looks like, and then we'll take a trip over the ocean. We'll see what the ocean is like. So far, though, for being a poisonous planet, I mean... looks pretty beautiful, right? Alright, let's go down. Because the water here looks good, too. Alright, so there is a little bit of terrain variation here. What have we here? Is this an abandoned building? No. This looks like maybe just an outpost? No, there's no landing pad. Oh, is this a facility? Hateful sentinels. Oh no. Not hateful. Okay. The plains of wipes. Lethal atmosphere is all it says. That's all we get. Store is reinforced. Alright, well, we're going to let ourselves in. Not like that's going to be a tall order, but that's just the way it goes. Those hateful sentinels, they can figure that out. This screen displays the dead heart of a warrior. Thousands like it are available in the archives of this place, starved of power for a long time. Uplink online, all life signs positive, enzyme production 100%. The log shows that the hearts mutinied. They would no longer allow their battle enzyme to be used for the good of high command. They wanted the death that had been promised. The system has been set up to deceive the authorities. Viking High Command believes this installation to still be active, full of harvested bodies, compliantly producing enzymes. What if I just reactivate the system? How wrong would that be? Let's do that. I reactivate the system, but nothing happens. Death is death. Well, that was lame. Well, 66 nanites. That's not bad. Gravitino balls. Yeah, hateful sentinels. Not crazy about this place. Ooh. Look at these plants, though. That's a new one on me for a toxic environment. I mean, the mushrooms, those are fairly common. These are quite peculiar, though. We've seen a lot of these before. It's a very social group of animals here. Alright, let's go find a suitable spot for our base. I like the little crust layer that that gives with the cave underneath it before you come up here to the mountains. But then look. It really doesn't look that toxic, to be honest. It doesn't. It looks fairly beautiful down here. Look at this. The water is a little green. It's like an algae bloom almost. And it doesn't help that the atmosphere is lethal. Alright, so let's punch out of this for a second. Yep, I'm aware we're going to this planet. We just need to see something real quick. It might just be that we have to settle on the ocean of this planet. It's not the end of the world. We'll build ourselves a nice aquatic base. Look at the continent layout. Like, that is a massive landmass with not much water on it. That's a pretty big ocean over here on this side. How about that? That's a little crazy. Alright, we're turning in. We're going down to make ocean contact. Are you kidding me? We've got an upside down toxic rainbow? No. It's like the ocean and the rainbow and the... Hold on. Oh, I've got it. I bet I can put the ship in the rainbow. A little bigger. Hold on. Alright. I accept those terms. I mean, it's a sign, right? We've got to set up on this island. Let's do a scan. Whoa. Yeah, it's a little deep around here. Alright, let's put the landing down. Do you see how the planet, like, peaks over the horizon? The other planet? It's pretty neat. Look at that. With this blue sky, right? Like... Oh my goodness. Nope. That's really intimidating for some reason. That's interesting. Is it just because I know this planet is toxic? Oh, and the sentinels? Alright, you know, come to think of it, I think they're going to make me build a base on land like they did last time. So we'll just build another island base. I don't know what the benefit of that would be. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, claim the base. Just sort of out here in the middle of the ocean. I love it. A biodome. Whatever you say, sure. Should I do like this and then like that? I feel like I should, right? And then it's a little extra. It's a little extra, but we'll go with the door. Straight, straight. Yep, just a couple of straight corridors. No big deal. More biodomes? No, come on. Hold on. What if we do it like this? Hold on. Okay, maybe what we do is we actually delete this one. Hold on, I have an idea. Oh, I'm out of frost crystal. Oh no, what about silicate? Process in a refiner to create glass. Well, I think we can manage one of those. Maybe not a portable one, maybe like a full size. Like the big refiner, there we go. So do I just, I guess we'll just put the silicate in and see how much it makes. Let's just start there. 40 to 1. I mean, that's not too bad. Ooh, it takes a hot second. Hold on. Alright, we actually need 6. Why don't we just start with 5? Hey, I have an idea. How about 5? Alright, from here, Let's go. We'll do a T-shaped corridor, I think. No, that's not going to work. It needs to be a plus-shaped corridor. Right, exactly. Because then we can go straight corridor, and then, hold on. Why won't you snap to where I want you to go? That didn't really go where I wanted it to go. There we go, sort of like that. Alright, a little bit of gamesmanship there, and then we have our hallways, and then we go for our biodomes like this. 1, 2... Did we not? Oh, we didn't pick up our glass. And then we'll just make 1. Boom, there we go. Now, let's delete some of this nonsense we built here that we don't need. Biodome and biodome. There we go, 3 biodome. Mordite root, gut rot flower, and fungal cluster. Gut rot flower? I'm not familiar with this madness. Let's place down our solar panels, shall we? Bing. Missing components. Well, I think we're going to get that sorted out real fast. It's okay, let's see if you can capture the sun, and then... Boom. Right, it doesn't seem like it powered anything, though. So it might be that it can't auto-deliver its power from there. Maybe we have to do it from the top of this. Alright, so it doesn't look like we're going to get that. So then we'll just do 1 here. Again, it seems like they're still polishing some of this stuff. That's okay. Look at that. Boom. Boom. And then why are you not generating? Is it really because of the weather? Because the clouds are covering up the solar panel? No way. And how are you not delivering your power? Oh, that sentinel was like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Look at this. None of this stuff is connecting the way it's supposed to. Alright, let's go. Mordite root. 1 and 2. And then we'll go gut rot flower. I'm not sure which one that is. And a fungal cluster. What the heck is a gut rot flower? Oh my gosh, we're missing something, aren't we? Oh no, here it is. Oh, it's the Fecium. Okay. Look at that, we plant a couple and then biofuel reactor, establish power supply. Oh, you're kidding me. 6 reactors? I'm starting to see why people avoid these missions, although I guess there is some merit to totally taking everything down when you're done. I mean, yeah, especially if it's going to build really inefficient bases like that. I don't know. let's give it a shot. Let's see what we do here. So they want 6. I like when they snap in, though. 2, 3. Look at that. What creature farm? What? Oh my goodness. Okay, well we haven't done any of that, so I guess this is good to get forced out of our... Oh, this takes polyfiber and such? There's not even any creatures on here. Oh my goodness. What are we doing here? Oxygen filter, creature pellets. I feel like we must comply. And we have the stuff for it. Alright, let's make, I think I said we need 10. Let's look back at the unit again. Not that one, but this one. And then 2 metal plates. That's easy enough. Oh, but we've got to make 2. Oh, well, okay. I mean, that's the benefit of having all these resources, I guess. We just got to spend them. I can't. We've got to build 2. Oh, that seems intense. Oh, and it was 4 metal plating. Whoops. Bad math. Boom, 2 feeders. Good night. And there's no creatures here. Yeah, they don't even have power. They're like, hey, knucklehead. Well, they didn't say I had to fuel the reactors, right? I don't think this is... Let's just see. Okay, so polyfiber is going to be... Let's see. Can we get it? Polyfiber. We should have enough to do that the requisite 4 times. Yep. And then the metal plating. We just need a good 8 of those. Alright. Now it's just a matter of placing them down. I'm not sure what these things are supposed to do. Harvesting robot. Alright, so I guess the creatures just come over here and get taken care of. Connect automated... Okay, well, they want us to connect everything to the power supply, but... Look at that. We're just gonna kind of plug everything like this, right? Like that. Fuel the bioreactor to power the grid, interact with the generators, and select the furnace tank. Right, I know how this goes. I just don't know if I want to spend all these resources doing it. We have a lot of oxygen. Who cares? Oh, no, we've got to do this with more than one? What? What a resource hog. Okay, well... I guess as long as it's all a bunch of oxygen that we have a bunch of, we have a whole extra stack of, might as well use it up, I suppose. Especially if we're getting all those condensed oxygen crystals in our frigate expeditions. Are we slap out of oxygen? It's alright, we'll get more. Alright, so the automated feeder. And then the livestock. That just looks ominous. I'm not sure what that works, or how that works, what they're trying to do. Tell me that was the whole thing. Tell me we can just... Don't give me the planetary chart now. Come on. Stop doing that to me. Fine. How about a ancient artifact site? Well, there's really no other islands around us. I did what you asked with the planetary chart. Unidentified wavelength sending location data. What is happening? Oh yeah, we have to upload. Okay. Yeah, mission complete. Give me back these resources. Holy moly. I mean, let's not be coy. Give me back my resources now. Put the door back on. And then I want these things emptied out. Of course, they're not going to give me my oxygen back. Oh, no. No, no, no. Of course not. That's okay. Honestly, I don't even care. I don't even care. Creature pellets. Yeah, we're going to get rid of those. We got that polyfiber. I'm okay with that. That's... seems like a good trade. I think we'll leave the biodomes here. To what end? For what purpose? Just to give us something to do with these resources. Oxygen up to 160. Getting it back already. Now we have a reason to stop at those oxygen-rich sections of plants. Now that the storm's done, actually, hold on. Let's take a dip in the ocean real quick. Okay, it's a little murky and creepy out here. Alright, we'll start scanning some of this. Contains dark matter. Diagenesis? Diagenesis? I don't know what that is. Ooh, careful. Melancholy, water vines. Okay, a little fish, not a big deal. Seaweed. That one says it drinks blood. Let's go ahead and refill our thing here with some extra oxygen tanks. It feels extra viscous. This water is gosh knows what kind of a microbiome soup. Some sort of sludge. These steep little ravines almost look carved into the landscape here. But then the earth underneath looks to have bubbled up naturally. Just through tectonic action. So all right, I suppose we should head back and get our reward at the Nexus. I don't think I'm going to hold on to these oxygen filters. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. All right, let's head back to the Nexus. Let's make sure we get our quicksilver. I feel like while the community research event is going on, we really shouldn't do much else. So we should try to maximize our quicksilver as much as possible while the getting is good. Because the last time they did community events with quicksilver, when I was still early in the game, I mistakenly thought I would have all the time in the world to collect the Quicksilver later. And I was wrong. I was very, very, very wrong. Alright, let's get that reward. Show me the Quicksilver. There it is. With a warp hypercore to boot. I love that. Although now our inventory is completely clobbered with... Ooh. The ship tried to crush me. Our inventory is completely clobbered with all this navigation data. Although I do feel pretty safe in saying I don't really want... I mean, I don't know. You never know when you're going to want one versus the other, I suppose. Alright, so what? So we've got ruins on this planet? I accept these terms. Let's go see how these ancient ruins are looking. And just like that, there's no sign of the ocean. It's just mountains. In the mushroom forest. Look at that noise. Alright, let's set it down. And I think that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. I'm going to go ahead and gather some fungal molds and hopefully stay out of the watchful gaze of the sentinel there. Only not close enough, it seems. And I will see you next time. Until then, take care.